Hey foodies, welcome to another video. So if you are new to the channel, welcome to ROMA'S kitchen, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for the support. Today I'll be teaching you how to make some peanut drops or some peanut cakes.
Can't cook. Think you know you pay your pretty look. You want to live a restaurant and come done man bank book. Cook, recipe book.
This is a super simple recipe, so besides water, these are all the ingredients you'll need to make your peanut cakes or your peanut drops. So to 4 cups of water, I'm adding 2 cinnamon sticks, and I'm just going to leave this to release some cinnamony flavor in the water. Just cover the pot, leave this for a few minutes to bubble up over some medium heat. About that time, all I'm smelling right now is cinnamon. So I'm just going to move this around a little, then I'm going to remove the cinnamon sticks. Alright, so we have to flavor this liquid. So the next thing I'm going in with is some freshly grated ginger, and this is 2.5 tablespoons. You don't want to use ginger powder, use freshly grated ginger. And you can add more ginger if you so desire, but you don't want to add too much ginger for it to be burning your throat. No, you just want it to have the right amount of ginger. And this amount of ginger was just perfect for this recipe. So just move it a little around in your pot, and then you just allow it to boil just for about 2 minutes. About that time, you're just going to scrape the sides of your pot, scrape down the ginger in the water. Then I'm going to be adding in some sugar. I'm going in with 2.5 cups of light brown sugar, and I'm just going to mix this all in until the sugar dissolves. Now, even though this is a sweet treat, you don't want this to be super sweet. So 2.5 cups of sugar is just right for this recipe. Nice, you want to mix that all out, and what the sugar will do is the sugar will hold the peanuts together. It will form something sort of like a candy to hold the peanuts together. Okay, after the sugar has been fully mixed out, next we're going to go in with the star of the show, the peanuts, and this is 3 cups of roasted peanuts. And these peanuts, they were just roasted, they have no salt. But we're not done yet because we want these peanut cakes or these peanut drops to be fully flavored. So next I'm going in with some vanilla extract. You can go in with up to 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Next I'm going in with 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, freshly grated nutmeg that is. Add that all in. Then I'm just going to mix everything together. Okay, so now we're going to leave this to come to a boil, just like this. Then I'm just going to stir this all up, and you don't need to stand over your pot for a whole 40 minutes, which is the time that this will take to get to the consistency that's needed for them to actually form the peanut drops or the peanut cake. We're going to check back on our peanuts every 10 minutes. Once you're using a pot that you trust not to just burn everything up, then you don't need to stand over your pot for the entire process. So 10 minutes later, this is what is happening now. My pot is over medium heat. This is taking its time and it's boiling. I'm loving the smell of the ginger right now. Just mix everything together and scrape the sides of your pot. Good, I'm going to leave this to boil up and I'll check back in another 10 minutes again. So about that time, it's now at the 20 minutes mark and you can see all these big bubbles. That means that the syrup is forming now, but we're just halfway there. Because you see all this liquid in it, that's not what's needed to get your peanut cake. So you want to scrape the sides of the pot just the same. And mix everything together. And then you're going to just leave this and then we check back after 10 minutes. But in the meantime, you can just add some foil paper to any container or anything flat that you'll drop these on. Now this is how it's looking. It is getting to that point. Just a little. The thing is, if you turn your stove up to high heat, then at this point you'll definitely want to stand over your pot, because the moment all the sugar comes together, then it will start to burn and you don't want that. So keep your pot over medium heat. Now we're at the 30 minutes mark and I'm sure you can see the difference right now. The syrup is definitely forming, and on the sides of the pot you can see where the syrup or the sugar is getting nice and dry on the sides of the pot. Look at this, the peanuts are sticking to my spatula, so you know that something is going on now. Now you need to keep an eye on this. So for the additional 10 minutes, I'm just going to stay there and move this around, continuously move this around. And all that gooiness from the sugar, that's what you're looking for right now. Lovely. Good. You see when I move this around, you see it's stretching. The sugar looks a little stretchy. Perfect. Now you can turn your stove off and get ready to drop these. You have to move quick with this, because once these kind of get dry, once air touches these, they'll start to get dry on you. So just add as much as you want for one. And you just spread them out a little. Good. You can make yours as big or as small as you want to make it. That's good. I have 5 here and I'll make 2 more somewhere else. This is how they're looking right now. I'm going to leave these to cool down or until they are nice and hard, about 30 minutes or even longer. You want to ensure that these really come together. And voila, these are my peanut cakes or my peanut drops. They came out so nice. I love them so much. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this video. And of course, if you like the video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, visit my website at roma'skitchen.net. Until next video.